Welcome back. The Grant County Mosquito Control District 1 is working to reduce the adult mosquito population after several were found to be carrying the West Nile virus. The district found 9 mosquito samples that tested positive for the virus in the area north of Potholes Reservoir last week. Manager Ann Moser said since the first discovery of the virus in Grant County, the district began using chemicals to control both the adult mosquitoes and their larvae. The district routinely sprays to kill larvae, but normally can't spray for adult mosquitoes because of the northern leopard frog, which lives in the area. The frog is listed as an endangered species by the federal government. The restriction was lifted when the virus was discovered this summer. The district isn't likely to know the results of the spraying for at least another 2 weeks. Moser explained she was already collecting samples when the virus was discovered. A Moses Lake resident is serving 6 months in jail for hitting a police officer with a car. Benedicto Rojas, a 38-year-old man, pleaded guilty in Grant County Superior Court to assault in the 2nd degree and DUI. Prosecutors initially charged Rojas with assault in the 3rd degree, but the charge was dropped as part of an agreement. He faced between 3 and 9 months in jail, according to the state sentencing laws. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail. Officers arrived at a Krause Street residence early in the morning of April 5th after receiving a report of a fight. A car was leaving and the driver pulled around the police patrol car and struck the officer in the hip. In Northwest news, a massive dramatic dust storm known as a haboob flew through eastern Washington in advance of thunderstorms, lightning, and rain. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, haboobs are formed when air is forced down and pushed forward by the front of a traveling thunderstorm cell. They can pack winds up to 60 miles per hour. Washington state troopers say the dust storm reduced visibility to 0 in parts of Whittam and Adams counties, leading to numerous traffic accidents in the Ritzville area southwest of Spokane. The crash has temporarily closed eastbound Interstate 90 west of Ritzville. Avista Utilities says nearly 10,000 customers temporarily lost power in the Spokane and Palouse areas and in the Grangeville, Idaho area. And what would you do if someone tried to rob you at work? A store clerk in Tacoma grabbed the first thing he saw, a garden hoe, and used it to fight off a knife-wielding robber. Unfortunately, the crook got away with the cash register. Now, with the help of the surveillance video, the police hope the thief can be identified. Reporter Jamie Tompkins has the details.
It was like any other night at the 72nd Street Deli and Market in Tacoma.
Gotta come to the store, get kids candy and all that sort of stuff.
That is, until police say this guy robbed the store wielding a large knife. Detectives say the suspect was so brazen he came back 2 days later. Same guy, same large knife, but this time he stole the entire cash register.
Definitely, if you see something like that, you definitely want to try to stop them.
Police say that is exactly what the cashier tried to do. Surveillance video clearly shows the clerk grabbing a gardening hoe and going after the robber, even hitting him on the head. But that didn't keep the thief from bolting out the door, cash register in hand.
It's a dangerous thing. You don't want it to happen in your neighborhood. I mean, you live down the street.
The clerk went to get another tool to hit him with, and the suspect grabbed the cash register and fled out the door.
Shoppers we spoke with are worried about safety in the area.
It's a market that people go in and out of quite frequently. Even at that time at night, it's a pretty busy area. You know, in this instance, it was just the clerk that had the confrontation with him, but had there been a customer in the store, you know, you don't know, he might have hurt them also.
Employees inside the store didn't want to be interviewed tonight, but say the situation was so scary, one of the cashiers quit.
Let him go about his business and hopefully he gets caught somewhere down the road.
That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.